Good day, library friends. This is Miss Claudia from the Downey Library, and I miss you, but we're having story time again today. So let's start with our opening song. If you're happy to be here, clap your hands. If you're happy to be here, clap your hands. If you're happy to be here, then put a smile here. If you're happy to be here, clap your hands. Good job. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to do a book. It's about Meow and the Little Chairs. And this one, why I chose this book today, is it's going to show you something fun you could do at home. So you might want to do this after story time, okay? Meow and the Little Chair. This is Meow. And Meow is a black cat. I bet you could tell that. I didn't have to tell you that. Hello, Meow. These are Meow's friends. Bah, moo, quack, woof. They have all come over to play with Meow today. Meow carries his little orange chair. See his orange chair? And Ba carries a green chair. And Woof carries a blue chair. And Quack carries a red chair. And Moo carries a little green flag. Meow and his friends put their chairs in a line, a nice straight line. Do you see how they did that? And Moo has a yellow whistle. Meow looks in his yellow bag, and what do you think he found? What do you think Meow found in the bag? Whoa, he found a bell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Oh yes, he found a bell. So, Moo blows his whistle. Miss Claudia isn't the best whistleblower, but there you go. And then he blows a whistle and waves her little green flag. Yes. They all sit on their little chairs. See all of the animals sitting on their little chairs. What can they be doing? I know. Ding dong, ding dong. Choo choo, chugga chugga chugga, choo choo. Meow has made his very own train. And there they all go driving away. Chugga chugga chugga, choo choo. There you go. Did you like that book? It's fun. Now try it at home because you can use the chairs you have at home and make yourself a train, okay? Have some fun. Let's do a song, okay? The waves on the sea, let me get started again. The waves on the sea go up and down, up and down, up and down. The waves on the sea go up and down all day long. The sharks on the sea go snap, 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 snap. The sharks on the sea go snap, snap, snap all day long. The fish on the sea go swish, 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 swish. The fish on the sea go swish, swish, swish all day long. The boats on the sea go toot, 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 toot. The boats on the sea go toot, toot, toot all day long. Okay, now this book is called Rhyming Dust Bunnies. Now, I love reading this book. And dust bunnies are what you vacuum up on the floor when you have dust on the floor, and then you vacuum it, and those are dust bunnies. So someone thought of having a book about dust bunnies, which I think is pretty funny. Okay, and it's by Jan Thomas, and we read a Jan Thomas book last week as well. Rhyming Dust Bunnies by Jan Thomas. Hello, we are Ed, Ned, and Bob. We rhyme all the time. Hey, What rhymes with car? Bar, jar, tar. Look! No, Bob. Look does not rhyme with car. What rhymes with bug? Rug, hug, mug. Look out! No, Bob. Look out does not rhyme with bug. What rhymes with dog? Hog, log, fog. Look out, here comes a big scary monster with a broom. Bob, no. Look out, here comes a big scary monster with a broom. Does not rhyme with anything. Really, it doesn't rhyme with anything. Okay then, but run for it! Ah, see, the broom was coming to get the dust bunnies, but they all got under the dresser just in time. They were saved. And then they go, good call, Bob. Okay, so where were we? Let's rhyme with, what rhymes with cat? Sat, pat, rat. Vacuum cleaner! Bob, what rhymes with, how do we get out of here? They got stuck in the vacuum cleaner. And then here's, help, they're all stuck in. And that's the end of the book. We don't know if they got out or not. And that's the story of the rhyming dust bunnies. Okay, we have one more book and then our closing song. But this book is about hats. So when we were leaving right when I was gonna do my last story time, I was gonna have a St. Patrick's Day story time. So I have a St. Patrick's Day hat today. And that I'm gonna put on when I read this hat story, okay? And it's good day for a hat. Look at all the hats on the front cover. You could have fun if you had this book at home, if you checked it out of the library, when the library's open, you could have a good time. You could have a good time making all kinds of different hats. A good day for hats, written by Nat Fuller. Today is a good day for a hat, said Mr. Braun. But when he stopped outside, it was raining. I have just a hat for that, Mr. Braun said. But when he stepped outside, the rain had turned into snow. I have just the hat for that, said Mr. Braun. But, look at his nice snow hat. But when he stepped outside, a band was marching by. I have just the hat for that, said Mr. Braun. And look, he put on a really big marching band hat. But when he stepped outside, what do you think happened? There were magical rabbits all over the place. I have just the hat for that, he said, and he put on a magician hat. But guess what happened when he stepped outside? There was a rootin' tootin' rodeo outside. So then he had to get a hat for a rodeo. But when he stepped outside with the rodeo hat, it was time for the Big Bear Country Cook-Off. So he had to get a baker's hat. I have just the hat for that, Mr. Braun said. But when he stepped outside, what do you think happened? There was a great fire-breathing dragon. Oh, whoa. I have just the right hat for that. But when he stepped outside, look at the fire-breathing fire hat. I didn't know about a hat for that. He was sailing on the high sea. Oh dear, said Mr. Braun. I have just the hat for that too. But I'm on my way to Miss Plum's house, and I'm already very late. So when Mr. Braun stepped outside again, He was prepared for anything. Look what he did. He put all of his hats on at the same time. Finally, Mr. Braun arrived at Mrs. Plum's house. When he stepped inside, all of his friends were there. Oh, that was nice. Surprise, they yelled. Mr. Braun was so startled. All of his hats tumbled off of his head. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, said Mr. Braun. It's my birthday. And Mrs. Plum said, I have just the hat for you. And he gave him a nice and she gave him a nice happy birthday hat. So that's the story of Mr. Braun and his hats. So anyway, I hope you like one. That one's brand new. That was one I've never read before, and I like it a lot. And so now we're going to do our closing song, and then I want to tell you that we're having a lot of fun things for our summer reading program. So tell your parents to look on the computer and see what we're going to be doing, okay? And let's do our song. I like you, there's no doubt about it. I like you, there's no doubt about it. I like you, there's no doubt about it. You're my library friends. One more time faster. I like you, there's no doubt about it. I like you, there's no doubt about it. I like you, there's no doubt about it. You're my library friends. See you next week.